I'm Mike.
I'm Matt.
And we be cheffin'. Welcome to We Be Cheffin', where two regular dudes show you how to cook. Because chances are, you don't know how.
That's pretty good.
Yo, you're supposed to get hopping on the shot, man. Welcome to We Be Cheffin', where two regular guys cook interesting meals.
Chances are, if we can do it, you probably can.
That's right. So, Matt, what are we cheffing up today?
Japanese fried chicken, also known as karaage.
Karaage.
Keep on going after that.
Do you have anything you'd like to say about karaage? Perhaps. I hope you're really hungry watching this.
Yeah, like a hungry man.
A
Big
bungry
what?
man.
A bungry man. Big
You don't
old,
even know about that.
Big old hungry man.
Like that sausage just sliding down your throat.
You just want to take it down. You want to take that fifth.
Take the fifth.
All day.
Slap it on your forehead a little bit.
Bang. Roman helmet
Feels like
style.
daddy's home, don't it? Let's get started.
Actually, let's chef. Alright guys, this is what you're going to need to make karaage. Chopped garlic, ground ginger, soy sauce, vegetable oil, sugar, potato starch, and the best thing to use is going to be off the bone chicken thighs. This is about 2 pounds, probably serve anywhere from 2 to 4 people, so whatever you can get at the store. And of course you're going to want to trim the fat, as you all know.
And for the sauce, you will need mayonnaise, mustard, spicy brown or yellow works fine, either way, some Dijon mustard, lemon juice, and honey, and wasabi powder, wasabi powder. We'll get to that in a little bit.
Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is make the marinade for the karaage. So you can start out with 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. You can measure it out, which is probably the best way to do it. 1, 2. It's going to be 1 tablespoon of chopped garlic. It's actually probably a full tablespoon. Ground ginger is also going to be a tablespoon. If you can get fresh stuff, that's awesome. We just chose to get the ground ginger because it was just readily available. 2 teaspoons of sugar. This is what's going to give it that pop and make it really sweet. If I can get out of the goddamn sugar box. And we're all set. So we're going to just mix this all together and then we're going to marinate our chicken. Sometimes it's good to use a whisk. If you don't have it, you don't have it. It's not that big of a deal.
So here Matt is cutting the chicken. You should rinse it off prior as well.
I already did that, bro.
Always make sure to wash your hands after handling raw chicken. I'm sure you know that. Salmonella is not a fun thing, although I've never been. I heard it's beautiful this time of year. So what he's doing here is he's cutting the fat and he's going to cube it up. Once it's all nice and cubed, we're going to toss it in the marinade and we'll show you that. Them thighs, girl.
Thighs are banging.
Say, man, look at my big brown thighs. What up?
When I saw your brown thighs,
Cut out my right, seeing your thighs and couldn't help myself
There you
from
go.
clocking hard,
There you go.
staring.
clucking hard. Cluck, cluck.
I think we should change the name of the show to We Be Clucking
That's fine with me.
or We Be Cheffin'.
There you go. We be chiefin'. That would be way easier. Alright guys, so I cubed this chicken into like little pieces, nuggets, whatever the hell you want to call it. It's going to go into the marinade and then I'm going to stir it up and I'm going to leave it in the fridge for about an hour so it cools down, relaxes a little bit. By the way, this isn't fat, okay? You want to keep this to the skin. This is what's going to give it a really, really crispy taste when it's all cooked and ready to go. So I'm just going to stir this up really quick. Want to make sure you get even coats on everything. And if you want, sometimes it's a good rule of thumb to put saran wrap over the bowl. It actually keeps it a little bit cooler. So we're going to throw this this in, and we're gonna wait about an hour, and we're gonna take it out and then begin the breading process.
While your chicken is marinating, it's the perfect time to make the dipping sauce. I decided to go with a wasabi honey mustard because whenever I eat chicken tenders, I love honey mustard, and the wasabi adds to the Japanese theme. So to start, we're going to start with half a cup of mayonnaise. That looks delicious. A tablespoon of Dijon mustard. That ain't gonna fit, so I'm gonna grab. And this, of course,
Grab that knife, boy.
alright, this small guy will work. Let's do these guys, should be good. Okay. And then 2 tablespoons of honey. That would be honey mustard without the honey, of course.
I shrunk the kids.
Honey, I shrunk the kids, of course. And I made do Karaage while doing it.
That's sexy right there, Mike.
Reminds me of a first date I once had. Alright, and 2 tablespoons of the mustard. We're using spicy brown, but yellow mustard is good as well. I like my sauce like I like my women. Spicy and in a jar in my refrigerator. Okay, I know it's getting pretty noisy over here. All right, and then on top of that, you are going to use half a tablespoon of lemon juice for that zest.
Zest.
Okay, and now, finally, the wasabi powder. If you've ever had wasabi before, you'll know that it is extremely spicy. So I would suggest use a small amount first. Obviously, you can season to taste if you prefer things a little bit spicy. So I'm just gonna do a little something like that.
Quite a little dabble.
And I'm gonna mix this bad boy up. See what comes out on the other end. You can also add more honey if you like to make it a bit more sweeter. You know, you can kind of play around the recipe a little bit. This is just kind of how I prefer it. And just look at that. That looks pretty good.
So the chicken is marinated for an hour. It's going to be just like breading chicken cutlets. Little tips here. We're using potato starch, so it's a little bit different. It's going to be quick. Just get it golden brown. Then you're going to flip it and put it on your plate. Get your sauce and eat. Just one other thing. A lot of people like to also deep fry it. That can be tricky for some people. Heating up the oil to get it to the correct temperature can also be a problem. So me and Mike just decided that we're going to pan fry it. It's a lot easier and simpler, and you can monitor it. So let's get started. We're just going to take a regular sized chunk. Let's see what we got. It doesn't matter. You're going to want to really pat this down. It's very, very fine. It's not coarse like a panko breadcrumb or even a regular breadcrumb. Just pat it down. Make sure it gets completely covered. And then we're going to dip it in. And if you have the heat right, you should get a really crisp, clean bowl on your Karaage.
Oh, look at that sizzle.
Ooh, sizzle chest. Beautiful. Just remember also, guys, keep the oil low, level. You don't want any splashes or any fires. And leave that skin on the thigh. Just cut the fat out. That's going to give it a really good crisp, and it's going to taste really good.
That's good.
Good.
Okay, and you will cook on about 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes per side. When it's golden brown, you know you're done. Just make sure the chicken's cooked all the way through. Obviously, raw chicken is not a good time.
Not at all. Coming out of both holes. balls at the same time.
Yo, dance for me, daddy.
You wanna dance, Daddy?
Dance.
There you go. I do that chicken dance.
Yeah, there you go. Yo, you don't want to be a duck.
See that?
Duck. Oh, pop and lock. What up?
Alright guys, so after a few minutes on each side, these look about done. They're nice golden brown. Everything looks pretty par for the course for karaage, so just want to always put a paper towel down on your plate, and it should be good to serve. Need some of Mike's famous mustard on the beef. I want to pat these dry a little bit. Oil does tend to get pretty slick with the potato starch. So golden. It's the golden nugget right here, okay? Casino style.
Harris got nothing on this.
Nothing.
Donald Trump who?
Donald Stump. He didn't even know how to make that, you know what I mean? Get at me.
And there you have it. Karaage. Light, crispy, and real good. I gotta tell you, man. You can't keep a secret. You're a terrible friend, but you make a hell of a karaage.
Hey! This is one good quality about me.
Well, this has been Be Cheffin. Thanks for joining us.
Oh, I remember folks, no snitching in the kitchen.
That's right.